Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this lecture, we are going to discuss about the equivalent stiffness of beams. So let's consider a cantilever beam first. So this is cantilever beam of length L and Young's modulus is E and area moment of inertia of this cantilever beam is I. And at the free end, there is a mass M is placed at this cantilever beam. Here we are considering that this beam is massless, right? So now we want to find out the equivalent stiffness of this beam. So because of M, there would be a static deflection of this beam and this will deflect like this. This would be the deflection or elastic curve of this beam. So as we know that the static deflection of the free end of this beam delta ST would be equal to W L cube over 3EI, right? So here W equals to mg. So this is delta ST. Now we can say, as we know that F equals to K X and here X is equal to delta ST, right? And F is equal to mg. So which is the force acting at this place, which is equal to W. So if we place this value in this formula, so we can write K equivalent multiplied by delta ST is equal to W, or K equivalent is equal to W over delta ST. So this is W over WL cube over 3EI. So this becomes 3EI over L cube. This is K equivalent of the cantilever beam. What does it mean? This beam system can be considered as a simple spring mass system which is having a stiffness equals to K equivalent which is 3EI over L cube. So if you want to find out the natural frequency of this system, the natural frequency of both of the system will be equal. So this continuous system can be modeled as a simple spring mass system using this equivalent stiffness concept. So now we will discuss the equivalent stiffness for simply supported beam. So this is second is simply supported beam. So we consider a simply supported beam of length L and Young's modulus is E and area moment of inertia of this beam is I. So if we apply a force F or W at the mid span of this beam, this will be deflect like this. So we can find out this delta ST at the midpoint of this beam. So delta ST at midpoint or mid span is given by WL cube over 48 EI for simply supported beam. So using this, we can find out the K equivalent multiplied by delta ST is equal to W. So K equivalent is W over delta ST, which is equal to W over WL cube multiplied by 48 EI. So K equivalent for simply supported beam becomes 48 EI over L cube. So this is the K equivalent for simply supported beam. So now this simply supported beam can be modeled as a simple spring mass system, and this spring is of K equivalent, which is equals to 48 EI over L cube, and this is mass M, which is equal to W, right? So here W equals to mg. Now we'll consider the fixed beam. So third is fixed or clamped beam. So we are considering this is a fixed beam of length L, Young's modulus is E, and area moment of inertia I. And if we apply a force W at the midspan of this beam, this will be deflected like this. So the midspan deflection delta ST, static deflection, can be given as WL cube over 192 EI, right? So using this, we can find out the K equivalent of this beam. K equivalent multiplied by delta ST is equal to W. So K equivalent is equal to W over delta ST, which is given as 192 EI over L cube. So this is the K equivalent for fixed beam. So we can say this beam can be considered as a spring of K equivalent, which is equal to 192 EI over L cube. And this is M, and here W equals to mg. So this is how we can consider the beams as a spring by converting them into a single degree of freedom system, or which is equivalent to the continuous system. So we can model a continuous system into single degree of freedom system, and we can find out K equivalent for different boundary conditions of the beam. So thank you.